I think it's going to take maximizing each possession because you don't know how many you're going to get, especially with their offense as well. So they're a very well-rounded team. And, I think we have to go on the road and deal with a short week and travel, a good amount of ways and just handle that the best we can. But I think with everything that's still on the line for us, I think that's all the motivation we need.
Terry, Coach Turner talked about having to play a clean game this week. Talk a little bit about that, and also how do you correct some of the things in the red zone to score the touchdowns?
Yeah, I think playing a clean game is really not shooting yourselves in the foot as far as the penalties that we've had, especially when we're in tough situations backed up or we have a third and manageable. Now we make it a third and long. Receivers-wise, just making sure we're still catching the ball clean and really executing in the gotta-have-it situations. I think that really will help us clean up some of the things that we didn't do well last week. And what was the second part of your question?
About the red zone as far as the struggles there.
Yeah. The red zone is, I've said it a lot, the red zone is, you have to be more precise and detail-oriented in the red zone because the space that you're working with is a lot smaller. The windows for the throws are smaller, and the defense kind of has the back line to kind of defend as well. But for us, I think we just got to be able to make those tough plays. You know what I mean? If Taylor may not have the time sometimes, but when he puts the ball up in the air, we got to try to come down with it.
Hey, Brian, San Francisco 49ers, talk to us about what you all have to do offensively against that type of defense you're going to face.
First, I think we got to come out. We got to be physical. We got to be locked in. We got to be focused, just on the game plan in general. And really just try to put together our, best game plan, try to put together our best game against the 49ers for real.
Short week to get ready for them.
We got to spend extra time in here and try to get our legs back under us and spend extra time on our bodies, try to feel as best we can going into this game for real.
I think for me particularly, getting good interior push is going to be key, making them uncomfortable. I think the thing about a young quarterback is they haven't really experienced some of the things that can happen when you hold onto the ball too long, or some of the negative things that come along with playing quarterback. So I think for us, just trying to make them as uncomfortable as possible. You got Trent Williams at left tackle, you got Christian McCaffrey, you got Juszczyk, you got Brandon Ayuk, you got Deebo Samuels, I don't even know if he's playing yet or not, and you got George Kittle. That's a very talented offense, and with the masterminds they got back there, they're going to be a good offense. And then you got a quarterback in there who's just going in there and just executing at a high level. So we'll see. I like the opportunity.
Hey, John, what is the biggest focus with this defense going in this week?
The little things right, man. Just do the little things right like we did when we went on this run and just get back to what we do best.
Is that the key thing as far as the focus this week is with that explosive offense of theirs? What is some of the key things that you all as a defense have to focus on the most?
Just not giving no explosive plays. Like, we're going to have to tackle real good, you know what I'm saying? Everybody praising them about their yards after catch or whatever, but they catch the ball, we got to get them down, you know what I'm saying, to limit the explosive plays.
In the Giants game, there was no turnovers as far as from the defense, and you look back at your all game stretch where you all forced turnovers and everything. Is that a key this week as far as forcing some of those turnovers, field positioning?
Oh yeah, I feel like every week you're trying to force turnovers. So it's like just to get the ball back to the offense, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like this week's gonna be a big week, especially since we ain't getting last game. We're gonna try to just win the turnovers.
I talked about the fact that you all need to play a clean game. Can you talk a little bit about that?
When you're going against one of the best defense, it limits those mistakes that you have. And, we got to be sharp, we got to be crisp, and we got to limit those because they capitalize on that, and that's how they get their energy on making those plays and things like that. So we got to be sharp.